Good morning children. So today we will start with a new chapter, that is chapter number 12, electricity and circuit. Now first of all, quick introduction. Just by pressing a switch we can operate devices, isn't it? All the things you can operate. Electric bulbs, fan, television sets, anything which you want to turn on, you have to press a switch, isn't it? All these comforts are provided by a type of energy called as electricity. Until unless you don't have electric current at your home, switches will work? No. So you should have electricity. So electricity can produce light also, heat also, and even make machine work. So electricity is a type of power, isn't it? Now let us go through what it is. Each and everything in the world is made up of tiny particle known as atom. Okay children, everything, it is the smallest unit. Okay, it is atom. Every atom consists of a nucleus. जैसे हमारी बॉडी में cells होते हैं, ऐसे बाकी सब चीजों में every tiny particle there is atom. It has a nucleus. See in this diagram, it has a nucleus. Okay, and electrons, protons. So in the nucleus there is neutron where there is no charge, protons which is positively charged, and electrons which are running in an orbit. जैसे planets are running in orbit all around the sun in the solar system, similarly the atom is also made in the same way. Okay, so these are negatively charged. Electrons move from one atom to another. Electrons may go from one atom to another of that element. This movement of electric charges produces electric current. For now, you shall understand how electricity is produced or current is produced. तो ये जो एटम होता है और इसकी जो ये शेल आउटर ऑर्बिट में इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं, ये इलेक्ट्रॉन एक एटम को छोड़ के दूसरे एटम के पास जा रहे हैं, तब इलेक्ट्रिक करंट प्रोड्यूस होता है. Electric current or electricity is the flow of movement of electric charges in an electric wire. अभी हमें पता है कॉपर वायर में इलेक्ट्रिक करंट जा रहा है, तो यानी कि वो जो कॉपर वायर है उसके वो एटम से बना हुआ है, पार्टिकल से बना हुआ है, छोटे छोटे कॉपर के, तो वो उसमें जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं वो एक एटम से दूसरे एटम में छलांग मारते हैं, तो वहां पे जो एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस होती है, चार्जेस प्रोड्यूस होते हैं, उससे इलेक्ट्रिक चार्जेस बोलते हैं. ओके, The electricity which we use in our houses to operate domestic appliances is known as electric power or AC power. ठीक है, AC supply. This electricity is produced at power stations. Yes, we all know that. With the help of electric cables held in the electric poles, it is derived to our house. Transformers लगे रहते हैं बच्चों, AC current, हाँ, direct current. Okay, alternate current. In AC is for alternate current, DC is for direct current. Some electric gadgets like torch and electronic toys do not operate on AC powers. ये direct current है, आपने बैटरी लगा दी, सीधा करंट आ गया. पर हमारे घर में डायरेक्ट करंट नहीं होता है, वरना सारे गैजेट्स हमारे जल जाएंगे. हाँ, तो AC करंट होता है, अल्टरनेट करंट. तो ट्रांसफार्मर में से जितनी पावर हमारे घर में चाहिए उतना ही आता है. नाउ लेट अस सी अबाउट दिस बैटरी. सबके घर में है बैटरी. इसके पास क्या क्या है? मेटल कैप है, पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल हम लोग देख के लगाते हैं, नेगेटिव टर्मिनल देख के लगाते हैं, और ये कोटिंग है बच्चों, इसको बोलते हैं मेटालिक कोटिंग, एंड दिस इज अ मेटालिक बेस. ओके, नाउ यू कैन से इट एज द पेंसिल सेल और द ड्राई सेल. तो हम लोग इनको किस में यूज करते हैं? क्लॉक्स, कैलकुलेटर्स, फोन्स, इजंट इट? सो द वेरियस पार्ट्स ऑफ एन इलेक्ट्रिक सेल इज शोन इन दिस 12.2 figure. It has a metallic covering with a small metal cap on one side which is labeled as the positive side of the cell, and the other one is the negative side of the cell. So these are called as positive terminal and negative terminal. There are some chemicals inside the cell. अब इसके अंदर क्या है तो तोड़ के तो देखना नहीं है, पर when they are manufactured then we can see that there are chemicals around there. Now electricity or electric current is produced by a cell when the charges produced by the chemicals in it are made to move through it. क्या हो रहा है, करंट कैसे प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है, जब चार्जेस प्रोड्यूस हो रहे हैं. चार्जेस कैसे प्रोड्यूस हो रहे हैं, जो इस बैटरी के अंदर केमिकल है उन केमिकल्स में रिएक्शन हो रहा है, और जब एटम अपने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स छोड़ रहे हैं तो क्या हो रहा है, चार्ज प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है. चार्ज मतलब क्या, पॉजिटिव या फिर नेगेटिव चार्ज होता है. सो these charges are produced. Okay, so electricity or electric current is produced by the cell when the charges produced by the chemical in it are made to move through it. Thus a cell convert chemical energy into, अब इसमें केमिकल था तो केमिकल एनर्जी थी, और हम लोगों ने टॉर्च में लगाया तो किसमें चेंज हो गई, इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी में. इन अ सेल द करंट ऑलवेज फ्लो फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल टू इट्स नेगेटिव टर्मिनल. इसीलिए हम लोग एक के पीछे एक लगाते हैं, पॉजिटिव से नेगेटिव में जाएगा. जब हम लोग उल्टी बैटरी लगा देते हैं तो चार्जेस नहीं जाते हैं और हमारी टॉर्च नहीं जलती है. ओके चिल्ड्रन, नाउ वी विल अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट बैटरी. जब हम बहुत सारे सेल्स को एक साथ रखते हैं तो वो बैटरी का काम करता है. ओके, when two or more identical cells are connected in series they form a battery. Okay, so there is the activity over here in presence of your parents, then you can do this. Okay, the cells and batteries last as long as the chemical inside them last. हम लोग बोलते हैं ना ये तो सेल खराब हो गया, तो मतलब क्या बोलते हैं, उसका अंदर का केमिकल बच्चों खत्म हो जाता है. ओके, पर कुछ आज हम लोग क्या करते हैं, फोन को बार बार चार्ज करते हैं, तो यानी कि उसमें क्या है, वो रिचार्जेबल है. ओके, once the chemical of these batteries are consumed they need to be replaced with new one. तो ये आप रिप्लेस कर देते हो, इनको बोलते हैं हम लोग प्राइमरी बैटरीज. सिंपल ड्राई बैटरीज आर द एग्जांपल ऑफ प्राइमरी बैटरीज, सो विच वी आर डूइंग. ओके, सम cells आर रिचार्जेबल, तो हम लोग अपने फ़ोन में, कैमराज में रिचार्ज करते हैं, तो दे आर नोन एज सेकेंडरी सेल. दे प्रोवाइड करंट एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ रिवर्सिबल केमिकल रिएक्शन. एक क्या होता है, सीधा सीधा रिएक्शन होता है, खत्म हो जाता है सेल, पर ये रिवर्सिबल मतलब होता रहता है. अ ग्रुप ऑफ रिवर्सिबल और रिचार्जेबल सेकेंडरी सेल एक्टिंग एज अ यूनिट आर कॉल्ड एज सेकेंडरी बैटरी. सो दिस इज हाउ बैटरी इज फॉर्म. तो आपके पास क्या कौन सी बैटरी होती है, लेड बैटरीज होती है, निकल आयरन बैटरी होती है, निकल कैडमियम बैटरी होती है, गाड़ी में बैटरी होती है, घर में बैटरीज होती हैं. सो दिस इज हाउ यू आर यूजिंग इन मोबाइल फोन, कंप्यूटर्स, कैमराज एटसेट्रा. ओके, आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड. ये भी जानी पहचानी बैटरी है. फिर आजकल ये छोटे छोटे टॉयज की कॉइन बैटरी चल रही हैं. फिर ये सोलर बैटरीज हैं. यू कैन सी सोलर पैनल. टुडे वी आर यूटिलाइजिंग सोलर एनर्जी टू कंडक्ट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. आप लोगों ने कहाँ देखा होगा, आप लोगों ने जहाँ पे बस स्टॉप्स होते हैं वहाँ देखा होगा, नाका पे देखा होगा, है ना, वहाँ सब यू कैन सी दिस काइंड ऑफ पैनल्स. नाउ लार्जर बैटरीज आर ऑल्सो यूज्ड इन मेनी डिफरेंट प्लेसेस सच एज कार्स, कंप्यूटर्स, इन्वर्टर्स. In scientific terms, a battery is a device that store chemical energy. Now you have understood till now so far that there is some chemical inside the batteries which produces charges, and these charges help in making the electric current. Okay, it is essentially a metallic can full of chemical. It produces electrons, negative charges, to generate electricity. A chemical reaction that involves transfer of electrons is known as the electrochemical reaction. So what kind of reaction is going on in this battery? Come on, fast, you have to tell. Electrochemical reaction. So children, you can go through this. There are alkaline batteries, there are lithium cylinder batteries, lithium coin type batteries, and solar batteries. Okay, so try to complete this checkpoint coming on this board. This is Benjamin Franklin. Oh, very great personality. So how he helped us, what he discovered positive and negative electric charges. So somehow we should thank him for generating electricity for us, isn't it? Otherwise we would not have been gained all these things for these years, right? He also invented the lightning rod, Franklin stove, swimming fins, bifocal lenses for eyeglasses, and odometer. So he was a great personality. ये चीज देखने को मिल रही है, हर एक के घर में है. This is called as a bulb. कितना छोटा है पर बहुत लाइट देता है, isn't it? It is called as electric bulb. The torch has bulb has a glass chamber. ये this is the glass chamber जो टूट जाता है कभी कभी बच्चों के हाथ से, which is fitted on the metallic base. This is the metallic base. The glass chamber has a vacuum inside. That means there is no air, no water. जहाँ पे air नहीं होता, water नहीं होता, वो खाली जगह को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Vacuum. हाँ, a vacuum is a space that has no air or gas in it. The modern electric bulbs are usually filled with inert or inactive gases like argon, nitrogen to prolong the life of the tungsten filament. Now what is tungsten filament? जो ये जलता है ना, जो filament जलता है वो tungsten का बना हुआ होता है, जिसको हम वायर भी बोलते हैं छोटा सा. Okay, so it is made up of what? Which element? Tungsten. So you understood about what is vacuum, okay, and how the modern bulb is formed, and you understood about the filament also, and the element is tungsten. Now coming to this point, it is the filament in the bulb which glows when there is a flow of current through it and it gives off light. Okay, यहाँ से इलेक्ट्रिक करंट पास होता है, ये वायर्स में जाता है और ये फिलामेंट क्या करता है? ग्लो करने लगता है. It has a holder also, metallic holder. Out of the two supporting wires, one is internally connected to the metallic case. एक अंदर की तरफ से होता है of the bulb. The other wire is connected to the metallic tip of the base of the bulb. और दूसरा क्या होता है? यहाँ पे टिप पे लगा हुआ होता है. So the metallic case and the metallic tip act as the two terminal of the bulb. हमेशा हमें दो टर्मिनल चाहिए बच्चों. ये देखो, दो टर्मिनल हमें चाहिए हमेशा करंट पास करने के लिए. क्यों? क्योंकि दो चार्जेस होते हैं प्लस और minus. Always keep it in your mind. Okay, out of the two supporting wire, one is internally connected metal case and the bulb of the bulb, and the other wire is connected to the metallic tip of the bulb. I think it is clear to you. Now जो तुम्हारे घर में बल्ब है वो इस तरीके का होता है, तो household bulb also has a similar structure. However, the filament of this type of bulb is fine coil of thin tungsten wire as shown in the photograph. So similar things are there. The filament of the bulb is enclosed in a vacuum. ये vacuum है इसके अंदर, कांच के अंदर, because otherwise the metal wire would simply burn at high temperature when switched on if air were to be present in the bulb. अगर यहाँ पे air होती तो क्या होता? ये जो filament है ये अपने आप जल जाता, क्योंकि इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का करंट जैसे ही पास होगा वो जल जाएगा. इसीलिए अगर एयर पास हो जाती है तो हम बोलते हैं ना बल्ब फूट जाता है. Okay, so coming to the next page. Now these are the battery, or we will understand about the circuit. Okay, these diagrams are very much important, children. See, the battery is there, two terminals are there, blue wire, red wire. नेकेड वायर मतलब जहाँ पे कोटिंग नहीं होता है. अगर कोटिंग नहीं होगा तो तुम लोगों को सीधा करंट लगेगा. सो देयर शुड बी ऑलवेज अ रबर और प्लास्टिक कोटिंग ओवर द वायर, कनेक्टिंग वायर विद द प्लास्टिक कोटिंग. ओके, सो कनेक्टिंग टॉर्च बल्ब एज अ बैटरी. ठीक है, तो टू द बैटरी द बल्ब इज कनेक्टेड. A torch bulb has two terminals and the battery has two terminals too. Can you say it is how the way the two terminals of the bulb can be connected to the two terminal of the battery? How you will connect? So there are four possible ways. How many ways? Four possible. Both terminal of the battery are connected to the holder of the bulb as in circuit A. Well, how is the attached? See, in the circuit of the bulb. Yes? Okay. Now the second is how they are in the bottom, both the wires, base. One is at this terminal and the other is at the base. So you can see these bulbs are not glowing because the circuit is not correct. As I have told you, one wire is here in the bulb and another wire is here. So for the battery we have to attach in the same way. Similarly, if you will cross it, it doesn't matter, but it should be one above and one below because bulb has the wire attachment in the same way. So these are being connected. So you can see these will glow but these will not, isn't it? Okay, so you can go through the activity and checkpoint. Now, electric circuit, batteries are storehouses of charges. Okay, we have till now, so far we have understood about batteries and charges. Electric current is the flow of charges from these batteries. From these batteries, what is flowing? Electric charges, so that the bulb can glow. Electric circuit is the combination of a battery, connecting wire and the device to be operated. Battery, wire and the device to be operated. तो यहाँ पे हमें बल्ब को ऑपरेट करना है, तो this makes the electric circuit. A bulb, they are connected in a manner to provide a complete path for the flow of charges from one terminal of the battery to the other through the device. In other words, an electric circuit is a combination of electric components in a manner to form a closed path. This should not be cracked. कहीं हिला हुला रहता है तो क्या हो जाता है? बल्ब जलेगा ही नहीं. तो that means it should be compactly packed. Okay? Though through the device. In other words, an electric circuit is a combination of electric components in a manner to form a closed path for the flow of electric current through them. When a complete electric current is connected across a battery, there is a flow of charges which constitute the movement of current from the positive terminal of the battery towards the negative terminal. Keep this always in mind, children. From the positive to the negative terminal, the current travels. In an electric circuit, the direction of the flow of current is always taken from positive terminal to the negative terminal of the battery through the circuit. Conventionally, the direction of the flow of the current is opposite to the direction of the flow of negatively charged electrons. Negatively charged electron जिस direction में जा रहे हैं, flow of current उसके उल्टी direction में होता है. Only when current passes through the filament of the bulb, it glows. जब तक filament तक नहीं पहुँचेगा current, तब तक bulb glow नहीं करेगा. Isn't it interesting? Now let us study the 4 electric circuits showed in the illustration. A, B, okay, is the circuit shown in 12.10. Now let us go back on the page where it is 10. We have already done this, right? Now coming to 12.12. Okay, what it is written? What we can see that these are again attached to a single point over here. So no flow of current can be seen. These are attached to the 2 terminals of the bulb, isn't it? So current can flow. In the same way here, the current cannot flow because the wire are broken. So children, these are open circuit and closed circuit. So when it is fully closed circuit in a proper way, then only the bulb will glow. Otherwise, the bulb will not glow. Now, what is the importance of electric switch? The very first point which we started the chapter. Switch is important. Why? So, in our houses, we have switch to turn on and off the electric appliances of like the bulb. This switch is connected in the path of the electric circuit between the sources of electricity and the appliances. Source of electricity is this battery and these are the appliances. If they are attached in a proper way, the bulb will glow. If they will not be attached in a proper way, the bulb will not glow. Isn't it? Now, this nail will work as a switch. Switch is off. Why? The wire is not been properly attached to the nail, and here the closed circuit you can see. So until and unless there is no circuit of closed type, then the appliances will not work. Okay children, so this is the importance of switch. Go through the checkpoint. Now coming to electric circuit of the torch. We have already done this. How we have arranged the battery? The current will flow from positive to negative, then to this wire, and this wire will help in glowing the bulb. So we'll get the light. Okay. Source of electricity of current is the cell or the battery. AC, alternating current, act as the source to supply current to the circuit. Connecting wires are there. Electrical devices, this uses up the current flowing in the circuit to produce heat or light. That is the bulb. And a switch, this is the switch which you turn off or on every time. Okay, so these are the simple devices which you can see as the electric current can pass through it. The simplest circuit that can be designed using two batteries, a bulb, a switch and some connecting wires is that of torch. Okay children, this is the end of this torch topic, because there are a much important topic which I have to discuss is conductor and insulator. So there is a difference between conductors and insulators. So what are conductors? See, these are certain materials which allow the electricity to pass through them. Why we use copper wires? Because it allows the electricity to pass through them. So aluminium, copper, brass, iron, silver, gold, these are some of the material which allow the electricity to pass through them. These are called as conductors. In the other hand, insulators. Okay, why you are told to wear rubber slippers while handling some of the wires? Because they are the bad conductor of electricity. So wood, plastic, rubber, glass, thermocol, they are known to be as insulators because they do not allow electricity to pass through them. And you will not get any shock while wearing the rubber gloves. Okay, so it is very much important for an electrician while doing something with the electric switches, wires, to wear the rubber gloves. Okay, can you now say why we use a nail made of iron to make a switch in activity 4? It is because iron is a conducting material. Okay, that's why only that nail was used, nothing else was used over there. So whatever you see in your houses is covered with plastic so that you don't catch the current. Okay, we could have used a key or a safety pin made of iron, so we have to use iron object so that it can conduct electricity. So conductors and insulators are two important part of the electric current. Conductors are used to make electric wires, electric appliances. You must have seen the electric tools like screwdrivers, pliers have a plastic coating. Why? So that we are safeguarded from the electric shocks. Now children, this is the checkpoint related to the above material and stuff, and go through these points to remember. Thank you very much.